Hey, you've probably noticed that I do a lot of videos on our YouTube channel for Web Squadron. But how do I go about deciding what videos I'm going to make, when I'm going to make them, and probably when I'm going to schedule them to be released? And do I even know what I'm doing, or do I just make it up every day as I go along? I kind of make it up. No, I don't. I like to schedule things, and I'm just going to show you how I do that. I have a very simple process, by the way. Sometimes I decide to do videos based on what people have contacted me about via Facebook or email. Maybe I've seen someone put something up and I've gone, hey, you know what? I'm going to look into that and do a video. Or maybe it's just that I want to go a bit deeper into something I did in the past, or I'm doing it for my own learning purposes as well. But at the end of the day, I want to share it with you so it can help you, your clients and your businesses to understand Elementor and WordPress a whole lot better. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me if you like what we're doing. So, let's get back to scheduling videos. How do I go about doing it? Well, I have a pretty simple process. And you could do this on a spreadsheet. You could do it on a whiteboard. You could do it on a tea towel, or you could even get a t-shirt printed with your schedule. It's up to you. But I go for the simplest method. And when you see what I do, you're probably going to say, is that it? Is that all you do? But it doesn't fail, and there's a reason why it works for me. I love using spreadsheets, by the way. I'm massive on Excel spreadsheets, but I'm doing something even simpler. Let's get to it. I have a blackboard. It's a foam board. You see this? It's a foam board. But it's actually A3 paper on the blackboard. Okay, I can't explain this any better. Blackboard doesn't have to be cardboard. You could use a whiteboard as well, or have this as a bit of paper stuck on a ball, pinned on a wall, whatever you want to do. We have, very simply, Monday to Sunday, right? We have now, 2, 3, 4. Now, do not assume that this is the first of the month, okay? So first, second, third, fourth, whatever, right? Do not assume that. What this means is now. So this week is the now week. And I'm recording this video on a Friday. So the now week, we are here, right? Next week starts here. The week after starts here, and the week after starts here. But every week, right, the start of every week becomes the now week. Does that make sense? It will in a moment, trust me. What I then do is I have some sticky Post-its. These are sticky Post-its, not your standard Post-its that as soon as you tear it off, it's kind of not going to stick to anything. You could use those and use a bit of blue tack or a bit of tape. It's up to you. But these are sticky. Okay, look, you stick them and they have a bit of a stick to them. They're quite sticky and strong, and I think they work for me. There's a wasted Post-it. God damn it. Anyway, Post-it, sticky, and a pen. Right? Marker pen, whatever you want to use. And I write down on here what the video is going to be about. It could also be related to web design as well. Maybe I've got to contact a lead. Maybe I'm starting a job. Something that's going to take 2 or 3 days. I can start mapping out my time. Now, here's a few Post-its I did earlier. And I'm now going to show you what I do, how I go about rearranging these. Right, so Elementor, here's one called Elementor Global Colors and Fonts. Now that video was actually shot yesterday and it came out today. So I'm just going to put it on the Wednesday tab. That is when it was shot, and I always release videos normally the day after they're shot or a few days after if I've got a bit of a backlog. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to very quickly stick some Post-its on here, okay? So here we go. I've now stuck on lots of items, okay? I hope this is making sense. For this week, Elementor Global Colors and Fonts video, done. Accessibility plugin, done, and it'll be coming out soon. Today, right now, I'm doing the video planning board. That's what we're recording right now. That will be done, and it will probably be coming out on Saturday. So you're probably viewing this right now. Actually, it's not coming out Saturday. It's going to be coming out on Sunday, I think it is. So I do sometimes put a note if it's a specific day it's coming out. But why? What is the importance of this? Stay with me. This is the now week. This is the following week, and this is the week after. Now, when we get to next week, if I've done this task, it comes off the board. It's just a Post-it. I don't need to keep reminding myself. Once these are done, they're done. Come next week, this should now move up here. I just move up my Post-its. But because now I might suddenly change my mind. And I might go, actually, this one here needs to go over here. And this one goes there. And we'll leave those two there. And maybe this task that was down here for the following week now comes up over here. And we might start adding in even more tasks. Look, this is ridiculously ludicrous, isn't it, what I'm doing? You're thinking, really? What's wrong with the spreadsheet? Well, there's tons of apps out there. Why? Well, I can be totally flexible and I don't have to open an app on my phone or my computer. This is on my board. This is on my wall in my other office. And I can muck around and rearrange things as I want. And I could be sat there. I'll have this next to me on my desk. I get a phone call or I see something that, perks up my interest. Maybe it's a video. Maybe it's a comment someone's made. Maybe it's a request. I quickly note it down, go to my board and go, right, you know what? I'm going to do this item here. This item, I'm actually going to do it now. So let's rearrange this, move this over here. And I'm now going to make sure that next week, Tuesday, I'm going to do that item. I'm going to handle it and deal with it. And when an item is done, off it comes off the board. Unless you decide to delay it and start it again later. So every week, I move items up. And when I move them up, I start to think and go, am I really going to do it? No, I'll delay it. That one I'll do earlier. I'll rearrange. Oh, something else needs to go on. I'll put it on. And this is how I keep on top of my video scheduling and how they're going to go out. Hey, I'm Imran Siddiq, Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe and follow. Do let us know if you enjoy this. Will you follow this process? Have you got your own process? Put it in the comments and let us know. I love to chat to all of you. You take care and I shall see you soon.